They want to change the script. They want to stop Pride Month. They don't really, but they want to win this tournament, understandably. But they Pride Month did have a really strong showing, I believe, against BLOK in round 5. Pride Month did win 3-0, so we are going to have to see if BLOK's momentum is going to serve them well there. I mean, based on how well they just played against Please Forfeit, I would imagine they've definitely got it in them to adapt. And yeah, you don't see a team like Please Forfeit lose 3-0 that quickly, 2-0 that quickly, sorry. Unless you're a very, very good team. Like, that does not happen by fluke. And I'm really happy to say, chat, as well, we are not going to be wasting any time. We are going straight into this. So, Logan, don't worry. The game is immediately coming up. We're in the lobby now.
I believe Logan is on... is a member of Pride Month. I'm pretty tired of getting all these counter picks, all these nerfs. We will start on Museum d'Alfonsino and then it will be counter pick. We are back into best of 5 counter pick territory. Come on, Logan, you can do it.
You're used to these game 5s now, Logan. Come on.
Yeah.
It's just another one. What's another one when you've had game 5s, game 3s all evening and been coming out on top? But we're going to Museum. That is going to be our starting point. That is not under the influence of any team. That's just kind of where we're going first based on the map list generation. But then hopefully 4 very juicy counter picks of top tier gameplay to follow.
Yep, this is about to come down. I don't think we'll see any real change on the side of Pride Month. It's all about what BLOK is going to do to counter that unusual comp that Pride Month is showing with the blaster.
And like you say, BLOK being made comprised of some well-known top players, it's they're going to have options in their pocket. They're not going to be necessarily locked into just 4 static weapons. So we'll see how that adaptability comes into play. Pride Month just being so good at what they do tonight and never ever losing that resilience in the face of some incredibly impressive opponents. So I wouldn't want to predict this either way right now. Composition wise, let's see what we've got.
It looks like we got double splash on the side of BLOK and Pride Month back with their usual comp. We see the light Tetras from 5th gen. I mean, Zipcaster on this map can do a lot of damage if you go to the spinners.
Oh yeah, that plat is a headache to get onto normally. The spinners is quite a challenging way, but the main way to get onto enemy plat, and you need a fair bit of time or a good opportunity to do so. Zipcaster might take that out of the equation and make getting onto the plat and dodging around a fair bit of an easier task. But Roomba doing a great job with the blaster. Again, should not be possible under the circumstances, but BLOK! Bray with brilliant awareness there, looking out for their teammates, managing to get a number of picks, and that means BLOK is going to secure the zone first, and with a very yellow map right now at that.
Yeah, very yellow, and Pride Month, they have to go get... Oh, and they get the pick of the Inkjet, and the Crab Tank has to move away right away. The Bray is in there, in the bubble. Not theirs, but they don't mind, and now the Bazooka is not going to find anything, is going to find getting splatted though. But BLOK is still in control of the zones, and it looks like Pride Month is struggling to get anywhere near the zone to create the difference. BLOK just 30 points away from getting that first game. And that's right now, it's a 1v1!
Whoa, this is huge. Whoever wins this exchange could be very, very significant to how this map goes. It does look like Oath was back and able to support Bray to get that pick, so could BLOK get the zone again? They do, 2 down, no penalty, no penalty. So if Pride Month don't adapt quickly, this is going to be a sweep this game.
And with a wipeout, that's going to be game 1 for BLOK. Pride Month is going to need a comeback. I haven't said that in the tournament before.
Wow. No, that's BLOK. Very, very different team to this first set they had against Pride Month. Showing some really good adaptability, or it could just be the confidence and momentum of how well they've come off the previous set. But Pride Month, just to keep folks up to date, or folks that joined us a bit later, Pride Month did beat BLOK 3-0 winner's side. So BLOK starting much stronger this set, but it is now over to Pride Month for their counter pick, and we have seen how well they do on their zones of choice. So very excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, it's not over. I feel like Pride Month is maybe getting a bit tired after all these very tense best of 5 and these last seconds comeback wins. That has to take a toll on you, and the BLOK, they've been coasting through losers bracket for quite some time now, so they've had a bit of an easier tournament, at least in this last end. So Pride Month has a bit of a tiredness, I think, and that stamina has to come back. That chat energy and comeback energy we know they have, and I'm sure they can summon it back.
I have no doubt they can as well, but you are very right. As amazing as this game is, fatigue is a thing, especially when you're playing at this level, getting overstimulated by oh no!
And we see a DC.
Oh, thankfully in the first few seconds and not at the point where things not in a way where it kind of ruins perhaps the momentum of the game, but hopefully that's a quick recovery and we can have a run back. It looks like everybody stopped almost immediately, so that's a good sign. But yeah, even Pride Month's internet has got tired, sadly.
Yeah, we will reset that lobby, let that player get back in. Come on, you just have a few games left. It's losers finals. Don't drop now. You have so much to do yet.
I feel like Logan's gonna need a spa day after this. Bless them. Logan, you've been incredible tonight, dude. Hang in there just a little bit longer. You've got 2 sets to go, 3 sets to go if you get the run back in Grands, and chat is lending you their energy big time right now. So you can do it. You can do it. We'll just see if hopefully they're going to be in a position where they can quickly rejoin, and then we'll get right back underway. Mahi Zones, though, is a map that Pride Month have consistently gone back to for counter pick 1, and I haven't since I've been commentating with you, Pat, they haven't lost on there. Did they lose? Did you say BLOK beat them on this the first time they played, or not?
No, Pride Month. We didn't see Pride Month versus BLOK on stream, and it was 3-0 for Pride Month. So I don't know if there was Mahi, but we've seen Pride Month play Mahi twice already, and they won by a hair both times. So this is a map where they know how to come back.
It does look like we're all here. We're going to be getting back into it. Hopefully smoother start this time. Yep, so far we're all moving, we're all functioning. That's good. Everyone rushing straight into the mid, and the blaster on Pride Month getting immediately shut down. Very strong opening from BLOK there. They're going to be not wasting any time taking advantage of the zone there. And mid looks very blue very quickly.
Yeah, BLOK not wasting any time, and that's one of the perks of having been beaten once, is that now you know what the team is made of, you know what they want to do. And BLOK not wasting anything, getting the counter already done to 50. The map is now open and with enough space to do things. Pride Month has to get back in though, and it looks like BLOK is on full lockout, but the Inkjet is going to get the picks and allow Pride Month to move forward.
That was an absolutely gorgeous Inkjet Shallow. That was really well done. And an amazing pick on the landing. Shallow popping off right now. Doing a really good job positioning there for maximum spread. Logan doing a great job of trying to support and back up. Oh, no. We're seeing a little bit of jank again.
Oh no.
Oh no. I hope we don't have another piece. Oh dear.
No.
That is not how you want to see the game go, folks.
Oh, no.
That is a tragedy in netcode right there.
And Pride Month already had a DC. I'm pretty sure they have to keep fighting now, but the comeback is going to be pretty tough to get with Logan missing, and it's a wipeout on them. BLOK is going to try to end this as fast as they can.
Understandably so. Understandably so. I think a 4v4 is hard enough against a team of BLOK's calendar. A 3v4, I don't know if there's enough energy on the planet to lend to help Pride Month overcome this hurdle right now. And BLOK are going to close it out there with their devastating offensive. Tragic plot twist right there.
And that means Pride Month needs a big comeback. And now they lost one of their favorite counter picks, and Logan's internet is dying. That's going to be a tough one. I hope Pride Month can at least have 4 players until the end of that next game. You need that. Come on, Pride Month. You can do it. You've shown the impossible.
Who would have thought Pride Month's hardest opponent would have been their internet providers? That is absolutely tragic. But look, maybe, just maybe, this is part of the script. Maybe this is all a ploy to get BLOK to drop their guard and think that it's in the bag. And now they're going to do Pride Month shenanigans and just blitz them 3 in a row. I mean, it's going to be a massive uphill battle, but Pride Month, they're not out till they're out. They've had an incredible run. They can be incredibly proud of themselves no matter how the rest of this tournament goes for them. But it would be very foolish of us to count them out at this point.
Yep, but that means Pride Month needs a different counter pick.
I wonder where they'll go. Yeah, they're going to have well, they've got, I guess, up to 3 counter picks in their pocket, haven't they, depending how this goes. So they'll be mulling over their options. I can't remember kind of what they've gravitated towards. I think they've gravitated towards Brine Water, haven't they, a couple of times? So we might see that again. Yeah. Brine Water, I think, being quite a gamble of a map in the sense that it feels like a lot of teams have figured out that map quite well. But, if Pride Month are confident in their, capabilities, then, they'll go back there and they'll do what has got them this far, understandably.
Yeah, I feel like if Pride Month manages to enable their blaster and their ballpoint with the inkjet, they can very much bring the fight to BLOK and they can really take them. It's just a matter of execution and internet connection, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is no weapon in the game that is immune to the counter of DC. So we'll have to see what they do. I think we're just taking a moment to hopefully make sure that the disconnecting player can safely get back into the room and that their internet's okay. And we're right back in the action. This gives us just a bit of a moment to breathe in what has been basically constant adrenaline coursing through my veins since I joined. I can't imagine how it feels to be you right now, Pat.
I want to see more, to be honest. I am tired. My voice is breaking, but I want more. This is awesome, and I hope we get a game 5 because I want to see more of these teams. This is awesome.
It is indeed. I've just had notification that it does look like Pride Month are going to see if they can quickly source a sub under the circumstances. I think poor Logan's net has kicked the bucket. Understandable. It can't deal with the absolute fire they've been putting out all evening. So yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to just see if we can quickly scramble to get a sub together. If not, this would be a very tragic way for this set to end. We're going to stay on and give it a second. Hopefully, we can get up and going and play the rest of it through. Because I want to see more action at this level, man. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to end.
Yeah, please do not let it end like this. And Pride Month, you've shown us so much fire, and we love it. And that was a blast to watch. And Logan, sorry you got these disconnects, but you've been doing so well until now. Come on, I hope you find a good sub and I hope you can stay in the game because this was so good.
Our beloved streamer Majora, who is the amazing host for us this evening and the genius behind the camera that helps us get the most out of the action, is just doing a little bit of detective work behind the scenes. So they're just quickly trying to see if we can find a solution. That doesn't mean that we're going to have to cut this set tragically short. So hopefully we're not talking more than a couple of minutes. But yeah. How have you found the tournament so far tonight, chat? Who's been with us from the get-go? Has anyone still got their mental stamina to see this level of action through? Because it feels like it's been non-stop from the get-go. I mean, I missed the beginning, Pat, so I missed probably the first couple of games. But I get the sense that it's just been consistently crazy.
It started as a tournament. I thought it was a normal tournament, and then it got better and better and better and better.
Like the tournament of power, yeah. I'm
And
glad
right
chat
now-
has enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Go on, sorry.
Chat is in fighting right now. All of that drama is too much, and chat is throwing hands.
Play nice, everybody. We've got to get along, just for a little bit longer. But no, I love the energy, and honestly, folks, as commentators, when you've got a chat that is infused and bouncing off you, it's quite a beautiful thing. It feels like really nice to be sat at a desk at home after the end of a long working week and feel really connected to people kind of across the globe right now. So, thank you everybody for coming out and being with us. We have confirmation a sub has been found. So the set lives on. The set lives on, folks. We are gonna have a game 3, and we will see how things progress from there. But Pride Month not down and out yet. Got one final shot to turn this around.
Yes, come on. I hope they get a good sub on par with Logan to bring the Pride Month fire to the block.
I mean, gonna be hard in the sense that Logan has been a really consistent player this evening. They've done a really good job as the splatter shot, applying a beautiful amount of offensive pressure and really complementing what their team do. So filling Logan's boots, they're big boots to fill, but we have a lot of talent out there in our community. And I have no doubt whoever shows up is going to be here to play, and is also possibly not going to have the fatigue that the rest of Pride Month have experienced. So maybe they'll have someone coming out full of beans and swinging, and that could work out really well in their favour. So we should have the grand reveal in a second as they join the lobby.
Yeah, we know that Pride Month can do a lot with energy, and a new player can change a lot of things, and we'll see what dynamic we'll see. But Pride Month doesn't have much time to warm up and play together, because one game and they are out of this tournament. That's how Pride Month plays their best. So
It is indeed.
So let's go.
And just to confirm, are Pride Month a pickup, or are they a team that have rebranded in the wholesome spirit of the fact that it is Pride Month? Because either way, I want to see these folks in action for a really long time.
I'm not sure, but it looks like Pride Month is going to pick up Acer from 1500 V-Bucks. That's a good player. That's a player you like to pick up. That's a good start.
Okay, the script suddenly feels the thing again. Acer, an absolute menace, and of course 1500 V-Bucks, a team that I'm sure many people will be familiar with. They've had incredible showings in recent Dapples tournaments as well, haven't they? They've made it to...
Yeah.
They're constantly in finals, it feels like.
But it means Pride Month still needs to get a counter pick, and we are waiting for that now. But they have the player on, hey Acer, what do you want to play?
Yeah, it is, and Squid Game has joined as well. Who's Squid Game? They're gone. Okay, we had a guest appearance from a Squid Game as well for a second in the lobby. But yeah, everyone's in the lobby. We are going to be right back into the action very, very shortly, folks. So just stay to your seats. It's just a case of negotiating where that counter pick is going to be, and then we're going to see Pride Month +1 or Pride Month reincarnate, and we will see what they can do. Both teams have had a moment here to kind of just cool down, that could work in their favor or really against them. So it's going to be really interesting to see how both teams roll out.
Yeah, well, it looks like Pride Month is a project that is a very promising project, and we hope to see more of Pride Month for June at least, and more than that after that. But it's battle time.
I mean, Pride Month might be the record I've seen a team form and get a very dedicated fan base. So they've got that going for them, if nothing else, this tournament. In terms of composition, of course, BLOK sticking with what they know. Pride Month are here. Acer has gone for... What have they gone for?
The Splash.
Splash, nice. So good or reliable. Good weapon to kind of fulfill the role that Logan had been playing for Pride Month as well. So let's see. Roomba immediate with a direct. They have not cooled down at all in that break. They're ready to go, so that's a strong start. BLOK did get the zone first, but a nice numbers advantage for Pride Month here should mean that the momentum is going to be in their favour.
Momentum in the favor, but not for long. BLOK is reversing that momentum, taking control of the zone and taking control of mid. They're on the stacks right now, ready to initiate a low cap, but Acer with a crab tank is trying to push them back. Looks like Pride Month managed to drop, and they are looking to paint the zone while Shadow rains terror from the sky.
And Shallow has done an incredible job with that jet all tournament, but I do think that was a bit of a misplay on Pride Month's part there. Like, they got a bit overzealous on going for the picks, and really they should have got that zone first and then advanced. Bray, absolutely disgusting. Two amazing kills there. So BLOK immediately retaking the zone. 5th Gen doing everything they can, but they're caught between the Fizzy and some firepower. They have managed to survive. That was very, very brave to stay in there. Doing everything they can now to try and shut down the Ink Strike player. They did get Crow, and they're going to retreat. So they've done very well from a survivability perspective there, but it isn't quite enough.
Yeah, that's just not enough, and BLOK, they don't have any penalty. They are still painting the zone, keeping things going. And it looks like Shadow is going to need so much from that Inkjet, but we know that Inkjet can get a lot. It's going to allow Pride Month to apply penalty on BLOK.
Yeah, I would say from an engagement perspective, from a mechanical perspective, the back and forth in terms of slaying's been really even, but I think from a map control perspective, BLOK have been doing much better from the objective kind of side of things. That being said, they have just had 3 players go down, so it's a really good opportunity for Pride Month to get a bit deeper in. The Ink Strike having to come out very, very early there for BLOK, and it got immediately covered up, so this is quite big for Pride Month. They have a chance to hold in a really impressive way here.
Yeah, Pride Month not over yet. They are learning, getting the picks, but BLOK is going to get the zone back, and Pride Month, the Zipcaster is going to have trouble landing. That's going to be taken out.
That was looking quite scary for Pride Month anyway, because 2 players were jumping in right into a Zuka shot. They both somehow dodged it, but then BLOK still cleaned up. So getting very scary for Pride Month now. The timer is ticking. The penalty is about to be gone. And that from Shallow is exactly how you recover a zone. Absolutely gorgeous shots there. It looked like they were almost taunting afterwards, just hovering in the sky for a little bit.
Yeah, just, hey, see what I did there? And it looks like, oh, that pick by Roomba on the enemy Inkjet is going to enable Pride Month to really get things going. They now have control of the zone. They don't have any penalty left. So that means they're gonna get some points, and it's their opportunity to get back the lead, but they have 2 players down already.
And BLOK just these incredibly coordinated specials here. Crab Tank followed by Tri-Strike is absolutely suffocating when you're a couple of players down. So that was a very, very good coordinated, classic way to retake a zone right there. We've got the Fizzy Bombs coming up from Pride Month trying to poke at people that are covering the zone. They're going to have to try and field their way in. They've got a minute and a half to do so, so there's everything to play for still. Gorgeous trades and Inkjets again, so this is 3 down. Not too big a penalty for Pride Month to work with, and with a minute and a bit on the clock, this is when Pride Month are at their best.
Yeah, and Pride Month applying paint all around the zone, preparing, and that big bubble is there. The blaster making sure that nobody can get anywhere near Snipe is going to be a nuisance there. And Pride Month on their way to get the lead. Yes, they do get the lead again in the last minute, but BLOK right there. 2 versus 2. BLOK gets the penalty active. Shallow has to super jump back. And it's just 5th gen. Have to move back the Tetras. Oh, not good. What? How?
How?
What?
5th gen?
How?
Absolutely incredible. That wasn't any internet jank. That was just some incredible coordination. And they're trying to get the pick on Logan. They don't quite get it. They put the pressure on. Not Logan, sorry, Lucy. But yeah, it's very, very intense this right now. There's 14 seconds on the clock. The zone looks like it's about to go in BLOK's favor. Pride Month cannot afford this. They have a numbers advantage. They have to get control now. They've got to.
Oh, no!
Yeah, the zone. They've lost the lead. They are really struggling to have the paint output.
No! What a finish, but BLOK gets it.
That was quite confusing in the sense that from a numbers advantage there, it looked like Pride Month had the numbers. They were all on the zone, but they were just getting outpainted. Just the objective play from BLOK there was where it needed to be to keep that pressure on and ultimately take that game. So an incredibly well done job to them. Pride Month, you have more than made your statement on the community this evening. You have done incredibly well. Really sorry that your last set ended with some, internet kind of jank and things that kind of maybe slightly got in the way of that momentum. But you have all done so well. You have touched the hearts of chat, and we're incredibly proud of you.
There are more tournaments coming in the month, and you guys have to register for it now. It's like you have to. Please, come on. We'll give you a better seed. Come on, we want you in our tournaments.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever gonna be 36 again. Not after that show.